So actually what brought us to Dr. Strauss' office is Lincoln, this little guy. He had a possible tongue tie that we weren't too familiar what that was, to be honest. And Dr. Strauss really um, guided us to the best options for that release for Lincoln and answered all our questions we had, which there were a lot of them. My husband and I both had, and we had the tongue tie release, and it was just such a smooth process with her. I was shocked with how quickly his recovery was. I couldn't believe how I feel like he recovered much quicker than I did just from the experience, the anticipation of having that release. And then once that release was done and his recovery, he took to breastfeeding right away, again, and it was very successful. Um, and he's been healthy and happy ever since, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And then once we saw Dr. Strath about that, I don't know how it came about, but my oldest son, he has a very narrow jaw, and I think I set up a consult with her just to kind of find out our options, figure out the best steps for Logan, my oldest. And again, she gave me all the options, told me everything, um, what what we could decide to move forward with, my husband and I, for Logan. And we decided to move forward with the myo brace for Logan to expand his jaw and get that proper tongue placement, which is really important, which I've been learning. Yeah, Logan. Yeah. And it's been really helpful just to have an office local, which is a very small city, but to have an office local that offers such wonderful care from the start, newborn stage, and even for my children and for myself and my husband, because we see Dr. Strath as well. Well, the difficulties with Lincoln was very painful to breastfeed, and he wasn't really eating a lot. So actually, the nurse at St. Mary's Hospital, she's the one who told me about the possible tongue tie and to get that evaluated. So once I started researching that and finding an office that would even have a consult, I thought I was going to have to go up to DC, but we found Dr. Strauss, and yeah, we haven't looked back since. You want to say hi?
No.
No, you don't? Okay. Definitely, do your research, go for that consult, and find someone that makes you feel comfortable with all of the information you can get. And then once you get that information,
No.
um, really evaluate it and make the best decision for your family. Even if it is scary, find Dr. Strauss and her team is just so caring. And I was so comfortable that when we first had Lincoln's tongue tie, I was so hesitant and very nervous just because I didn't know anything about it. I wasn't sure what the next step was for him. Yes, that is a baby. And she just took the time to be so compassionate and really allow me to process it and take that time. So advice I would get is, take the time you need to process all that information because it's a lot. Um, and then do what's best for your family. Oh, on your shoulder. Oh, that's sweetly good.